What's up, guys? It's AG Sports coming back with the second video for the week. I know this is obviously a lot less than what we're used to do. This is the drive home video because it is exactly that. I'm going to be talking to you on my new drive home, which is perfectly fine. It's hands-free. I have no alcohol and very little narcotics in my system if you are a law enforcement official. Just so that you are aware, safety is coming first. That all being said, I'm here to talk to you about some football. I'm hyped to get back into it. The last couple weeks have just been treading water, and I'm sick and tired of it. Let's get back on the damn ball. Let's make some damn money. And I have one more pick that I want to give you guys. I have a pick and a lean. We already talked about the 3 picks that are out there. Since those picks have been made, most of them have kind of gotten some value. The teaser especially, we teased the Buccaneers down when they were at 10 down to 4. We teased the Colts down from 7.5 down to 1.5. Those two lines have just continued to increase over and over and over again. So really liking those 2 plays. The other one that I really liked was the Ravens -3 at the Steelers. I think TJ Watt is going to be out of this game. And that Steelers team, I don't know if we talked about it before, but I went back and watched more film on them. That offense is so slow and it's so predictable. And I really think that without Najee Harris being effective, that team is not going anywhere. And with the Ravens having the number 6 rush defense, they should be able to shut those guys down and get the win by at least the 3 points that we need. But really, I still like the Ravens, even at 4.5. The other one was the Chiefs under for the Sunday night game. And, I looked up some more info and I heard some more information just from other podcasts. Andy Reid is 8-13 to the under coming off of bye weeks. So a lot of people talk about him winning after the bye, which is great, and covering. They don't talk so much about him going under the total, though. So he has been under 8 out of 13. Sorry, not 8 and 13. 8 out of 13 times. So that's always a plus for us. But the teams coming off a bye week this year are also running at about 68% to the under this year. So a lot of trends are going our direction. That's always helpful. I really like that play as well. That line has actually inched back up. And so I wanted to say, if you are still willing to take that with me, again, we got the under 48. It went down to 47. It's been bought back up to 47.5. If you wait until just before kickoff, I think you're going to get a little bit better of a number. You're going to get some people that want to take the Chiefs and the over because they're just seeing the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are supposed to be his high-scoring offense, and that's all they see. So keep in mind, the general public is going to be betting very late Sunday, right before kickoff. Take a look at the lines and see what the over-under is at that point. And I am almost going to bet you that it will be back up to 48. So those are the 3 that are already in the books. The one play that I really, really like that I actually heard a couple of people talking about this week on a podcast, and I went back and ran my numbers on it, and I really like it, is the Bills under. And that's going to be the Monday night game. And that'll be the Patriots and the Bills. The Patriots are a running team. They're a hard-nosed running team. They're really damn good at it. They're really, really big. They want to push everybody around. And for this particular game, the weather is going to help them. The weather forecast is over 20 miles per hour winds with possible scattered showers. That's really going to impact, in a negative way, the Bills more so than the Patriots. The Bills are going to try to, obviously they try to air it out. They want to use Josh Allen's arm. They want to use the receivers. And that's going to be more difficult with these weather conditions. Josh Allen can find some success. I'm sure that it's still his home field. But I don't think he's going to be as successful as he would be without the weather conditions, obviously. Mac Jones, on the other hand, again, I don't think he's going to have any success trying to pass deep down the field. But he's not a quarterback that does that a lot. He likes to take a handful of shots every game. And that could come back to kind of bite him in the ass, because I could see, some 3rd and longs not getting converted that maybe otherwise would have. Some drives that just kind of stall out because there's not a big boom play anywhere in there. It's a lot harder to go from your side of the end zone or from your side of the field to the other when you don't really have a lot of big chunk plays. So a couple of things for us It's going to be probably a slower paced game, a lot of short passing that easier to complete, doesn't move the ball as far, keeps the clock running, a lot of running game by the Patriots. And I think the Patriots are going to just out-muscle the Bills. Now, obviously, the Bills have been preparing for the Patriots. They're probably kind of pissed off at the Patriots. They want to make sure that they win this game. It is a divisional game. They do know how to play each other. It's not completely out of the picture here for the for the Bills to win this game. And you're only going to get 2.5 right now if you're taking the spread. You could buy it up to the 3 with the Patriots. But again, I'm not really loving that. There's just a wide array of variety of things that could happen here. You could have the Bills go out there with a significant game plan and tweak and get the win because, again, they just know how to play their rivals. Or you could have the Patriots go out there and just pound the Bills and their, smaller defensive line and their smaller defense into the ground all game long. And if that's the case, then the Patriots win. But either way, regardless of who wins, this game sets up to be a slower-paced, low-scoring game. So instead of trying to pick this coin toss of a game as far as the side is concerned, or instead of hoping that the Patriots can keep it to a close game if they don't win, let's just take the under. It's at 42 right now. It was at 42.5, and I believe that at the beginning of this week, it was closer to 44. So it has come down quite a bit. I think there is still some value. Again, 41 is a key number for these lower scoring games. The one note I would say on that is same thing with the Chiefs. You might want to wait until closer to kickoff because I could see some people chasing some losses, some people trying to take the over, especially because it has come down so much since it opened. Some people may be buying back the number, trying to middle it. Maybe we get a little bit of a better number closer to kickoff. So if you don't already have the 42.5 or something better, just wait again. Try to wait until like Monday afternoon, just a little before kickoff. The one lean that I do have is the Washington team winning. And honestly, when I looked at this, it was at +3. Washington is now at +1. I don't really like the +1. I don't think it does a whole lot for you. The one is only coming up about 2 to 3% of the time in the NFL right now. Not a big number at all. Not any sort of key number whatsoever. And the best you're going to get is a push with the +1. So I'm not really touching that. If you want to tease it, it's still perfect for the tease because you're going to at least get to the 7. You have to obviously find another leg with that. So if you wanted to combine that with another leg somewhere, maybe even like the Colts, if you can get them down to a 3 somewhere, then that would be fine. But otherwise, you could try to buy it up to the 3. Or same thing there is just go ahead and wait a little bit. You could see some buyback on the other side with Washington maybe getting a little bit higher of a number as we get closer to kickoff. So all of that being said, guys, I hope this was beneficial. I know there's not a lot of pretty numbers and colors and all this other stuff, and you're probably hearing some driving sound effects right now just to kind of help the production value of this video. But again, guys, I really appreciate it. If you're still listening, if you're still hearing the picks and the numbers and the thoughts behind it, I'm here for you guys, and I hope that you will follow me with some of these, and you have a great weekend, and let's all make some damn money again. Have a great day.